Alright guys, welcome to this brand new series of spam carving with power tools. Now if you are going to follow us along in this video, I will go through what equipment you are going to need to do this, and of course safety being number one priority here, we'll take you through what safety equipment you need as well. So spam carving, what's it all about? Well, we're going to carve spam basically with power tools. It's the ancient art of spam carving with power tools basically. So take you through some of the equipment you are going to need to carve along with us to this video. Okay? So the first thing you're going to need is a cordless or corded angle grinder. Now you may notice we're using this angle grinder without the blade guard on, so what you would also need is a good quality pair of leather gauntlets, all right, just to save your fingers, because without that guard on can get a little bit dangerous. Okay, we're also going to need a drill. Now I know what you're saying, what the hell is he using a drill for spam carving for? Well, there you go. The drill bit we're using is going to be a router. Okay, so we need the router bit on your drill. All right, so I'm not going mad, got to have the router bit. We're also going to need one of these sonic carvers, and you will notice on this I've got the narrow sonic bit on it. You can keep your fingers away from that end when you turn it on. So a sonic router, that's very important. You're also going to need a hammer and some good quality roofing nails. And as I said, it is safety first here at wolfdoesstuff.com. Okay, so you are going to need some goggles, because the last thing you want is a lump of spam going in your eye. It's not a joking matter. So unfortunately I don't have goggles, but I have got these Avenger glasses, which I'll be wearing to do all the spam carving with. Now you may notice these don't completely cover my eyes, but not to panic. When I'm using the power tools, I will close my eyes, so there's no danger of me getting a lump of spam in my eyes. There we go. So that is all the equipment you're going to need, and of course you are going to need a tin of spam, because we can't have spam carving with power tools without a tin of spam. Now, for the first carve we're doing in this series, we are going to be recreating the Lego spam mod with lettuce, fishtail, Parker. So that is what we're doing on the first carve. Now what I would like to know from you is, for the future series, what would you like us to carve on this channel out of spam? Preferably Lego, but let us know in the comments section below what you'd like us to carve. Okay, please also, while at this stage, could you subscribe to the channel? That's greatly helpful for this channel. And subscribe and hit the bell and the other bits that you probably know more about what to press than I do, because I haven't got a clue. So let us know in the comments below what else you would like to see us carving on this channel. Okay, we're going to take you over to the bench now, and we're going to get to work. Okay, guys, here we are at the desk. Now, as you may notice, I have misplaced my gauntlets since the part one of the video, and but I've found some of these nitrile rubber gloves instead. They'll offer me some protection, however there is still a chance of me losing a finger with one of the power tools, but I do have a nice glass of Jack Daniels here, which is purely for medicinal purposes. Should I accidentally remove a digit, then this will act as a very good pain relief, and it's purely there for the medicinal purposes. I will just have a taste to make sure it's all right. Ah, lovely. So as you can see, we've got our piece of spam. It's all prepared. What may be an idea is, before you carve it, if you are carving along with this, stick it in the freezer for half an hour, just to firm it up a tad. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a Sharpie, and we're just going to make a few marks on it. So what you want to do is you want about a third of it, and we're going to cut, like we're going to make our first cut there. Then what we want to do is make another half cut. It's about 1 centimetre up from the bottom, and then a further cut about 2 centimetres up from that. So that's the first 3 cuts we're going to be making here. and we'll get on with it. So I've got my, where are they? Here we are. As we did just say in the earlier part, make sure you got your safety glasses. I've got my Avenger sunglasses. Spam in the eye, remember, is no laughing matter. So the first tool we're going to use is our angle grinder, and we're going to make the initial cut down that line there. Now we'll just turn that off for a second because I'm getting spam in my Jack Daniels. Let me just check it's still alright. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Right, on with the cut. On your fingers. Oh, now I'll just point out there, it's very lucky that I do have my safety glasses on, because a bit just nearly went in my eye then. So there we go, nearly through. Right, so that is our first cut. Now we're going to make our 2 relief cuts. Now that first part, that will be the head and the arms. Okay, this part here is his body, so we're going to make the 2 relief cuts. So there we go. That's our relief cut there. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to form the legs. And for that, we need our sonic tool. This one here. Now what we're going to do is take out that section there. So let's do it. So there we go. It's the leg section cut out. Now we need to come back to the angle grinder now, as we have to form the individual legs, and we'll do that by making a V cut just there. And it will bounce about, just make sure you hold it tight. Yeah. Right, so we'll go back to our sonic cutter now, and we can finish that off with this tool. And that bit should just slot out, and there we have. So we've got his body now. So now it's time to get on with the sculpting the head. So now it is a Lego spam mod, so we need to half this. So we'll go back to the angle grinder again. And we'll also form the arms out of this section. No, we'll form the arms out of this section actually. We'll save that for another. Yeah, we'll save that bit for another head. Right, so now we use this bit for the head. It seems like the chunkiest bit, and we just need to square that off initially, and we'll do that with this. And what we'll do is we'll just take the corners off. Now that gives us our basic round shape there for the head. Now this is where the drill comes in. I did say use a router bit, but unfortunately I can't find my router bit, so I'm going to use this bit I've got on, and all we're going to do is just smooth the, I think we just need to, yeah, that'll be alright. So we're just going to smooth these edges off. Like so. And we're also just going to come down about 1/2 centimetre there. And we're just going to root through ow. We're just going to root through like that, all the way around. And don't worry if it's not perfectly round, because you can mould it a little bit. So we'll take that off there. And when I say mould it, look, see, we can just do that, and we've got the top of the head there. Okay, that's the top of the spam head. Now, let's put the drill away. I'm going to go back over to our sonic cutter, and we're going to make the arms. So I'm just going to take this bit, and do remember not to get your fingers close to it, as I'm doing there. So there we go, we've got the arms. Okay, so he's taking shape now. So what we've got to do is we've got to get the head onto there, and we'll get his arms on there. And this is where our nails come in. So we'll get the arms on first. So put him on his side like so. Take one of your roofing nails there, and like that, and get your hammer, and just gently hammer the arm in like so. Now this gives us articulation as well, as you can see. And the other arm, and it's a bit more tricky doing the other arm because we've got one arm on that side, but a little bit of perseverance. There we go. Okay, and finally we want a nail for the head. Now what you do is we'll hammer the nail directly into the centre of the head, then onto the body, and we'll hammer him in. And that's what we'll do there. Right, so what we can do now is we can give him a little face. Well, we've finished with the power tools now, so we can discard our gloves and our safety glasses, like so. And we'll just check our Jack Daniels isn't getting too... No, that's still fine. Right, so we've got a couple more steps here. Let's get rid of this. So you can eat these pieces of spam if you so wish. Let's get rid of them. So one thing we've got to do now is his lettuce fishtail parka. Now, I should put this on ready before I put the head on. So we'll take the head off. We'll just put that there. Get that back in. Give him a little tap. And there we go, it's his lettuce fishtail parka. One last thing to do. Draw my little moddy face on there. Look. And there we have it. And as you can see, he is fully articulated in every way. Look, his head spins, his arms move. So there we have it. That is spam carving. The Lego mod with lettuce fishtail parka. If you have followed this video along at home, please do let me know in the comments below, and send me a picture of your attempt at it as well, and I will post that up on the channel. And of course, as I said earlier, let me know if there's any what you want me to carve on the next episode of this show, and we'll do our very best to be able to carve that for you. So thanks very much indeed for watching. I'll leave you with the Lego Spam mod with Lettuce Fishtail Parker. Thanks for watching.